Hi guys, welcome to another video of Shut and Rajes. First of all, I'd like to really apologize for the delay in making this video. This video was supposed to go out on 1st October, but it couldn't because of some personal reasons. I really apologize for that. Now, today we have the new Apple Watch Series 6 with us. This is the blue color variant. I actually ran a poll on Instagram asking you guys which color should I buy. So you suggested me the blue variant. This was actually the band was the Sport Loop band. But I changed it to the Nike Sport Loop band. Overall, I feel that Apple Watch is the best smartwatch in the market right now. I have used the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. I actually planned a video on that, but it could never materialize because of the quality of the watch. It is a decent watch, but it's not something even comparable to an Apple Watch. One more thing I'd like to add is, when a product is already this good, a company has to really screw it up to make it bad. And Apple, as a brand, you cannot. You can trust them to not screw things up. They didn't, and this is a very great watch. So let's first see the unboxing, and then at last I'll tell you my first impressions about the watch. So let's get started. So here is the box. This is nothing new. This is a typical Apple Watch box. I purchased the blue one after the poll on Instagram because you guys wanted me to try the blue one and unbox the blue one. So here's the 44 millimeter GPS only Apple Watch in blue color. The price marked is 43,990 rupees. So it's a little, I think 10,000 less than the GPS, the normal eSIM one. Let's quickly open this box. Apple Watches are now into a matured product category. Very soon they are into a matured product category. So if Apple keeps doing small little changes to their product cycle, there's not a lot of things that can go wrong with the product because they are already doing a great job. The product is already a fab. Okay, there's something new. I have not seen these new loop bands on the older ones, but then the new bands are really confusing for me because I fail to understand like what was Apple trying to achieve with that, because the measurement and stuff is really complicated. I tried to buy one for myself in India via their online store. I failed to understand the whole measuring stuff, and all the YouTubers on Twitter, I read that they have problems with the measuring scheme Apple has prescribed online. So I got a little worried. Here's the sport band. I'm not using this band currently, as I have shown in the video, the starting of the video. I'm using the Nike Loop band something. But this is also nice band. It's a pretty reliable band. I have used this sport band for like 1 year for my Watch 5. I had no issues whatsoever. Now, after pulling this, let me quickly get this out. One thing I would like you have definitely noticed that by now, but there's no charger in the box. All the other companies are making fun of Apple right now, and honestly, I'm a little baffled too. But if it's really for the environment, which it is not in my perspective, because this comes with a USB type A in the box, and all other chargers that Apple provides nowadays comes with USB type C. So it's like forcing the consumer to buy a USB type A adapter and a USB type C adapter. So it's a little confusing, but you can see the quality is good. I always like using the large band size. I don't know why, I just like using it. So let me quickly get this out. It's a little stuck in there, and let me quickly get the band out also. Okay, so band, the overall quality is decent. uh, okay, so here comes the band, and let me just place this aside, and let's now focus on the main thing, that is our Apple Watch. There should be a charger and the watch, the main body inside this box. This is the blue color. Apple is going all in with the blue color this year. I have ordered my iPhone in blue also. Let's see how it turns out, but I'm hoping it would be a good product overall. So a little paperwork which no one reads every time. I feel bad for them, honestly. Now moving to this, here is the wire. I pray to God that no, this is not USB Type C, this is USB Type A. It really baffles me out. What's the point of providing a USB Type A in the box when all your chargers have USB Type C? The front, although is similar, kind of sticks to the back of the watch, so nothing new there. Um, it's a nice mechanism. I don't have a lot of complaints. It works fine. You can see it's a USB Type A adapter. Now I have to buy another adapter just to charge this one because I don't have any USB Type A adapters lying around. I just have USB Type C adapters because everything now comes with a USB C. Sadly, Apple fails to recognize this. Let's see for how long. Now moving on to the watch. So this is the watch. This is covered in this protective film. Okay, let me quickly get this out. So this is 44 millimeter. It's nice that the thermocol also is in blue. A little Apple touch, you can say. So it's square design. Apple has adopted since like watch 1. Okay, so you can see here is the watch itself. It's similar. There are not a lot of changes that you will find with compared to this and series 5, or for that matter even series 4. There are lots similar. There's not a lot of difference. Physically you won't see any difference. There are little subtle changes, like the screen gets a little brighter. In the back though, there is a little change because it has all those new 4 sensors which measures your blood oxygen levels. It's not reliable. In these COVID times, I would suggest get a normal oximeter. They don't cost a lot. Now, putting a band on an Apple Watch is a very easy thing. You won't have issues with that. You just take one, get it aligned, and just pop it in. It's very easy. Uh, Let me quickly align those bands, and then we'll have a look. Okay, so I pressed the button. It's now booting up. Again, the pairing process is also very hassle free. You just have to point your camera, and the watch and the phone does all those setup things rest on their own. So don't have to worry about how to set it up and stuff like that. So it's overall very decent thing. I really like this blue color. I won't deny that. I was not hoping it to be this good, but it's definitely decent. It looks decent in the eyes. So it's a good color. I'm hoping they sell a lot of these colors now. Overall, as you guys have seen in the unboxing, there's literally no difference between the Apple Watch Series 6 and Apple Watch Series 5, just the blood oxygen meter, which there are little few sensors at the back, so this is again not a big deal. The accuracy of the blood oxygen meter is a little iffy. I mean, sometimes it gets you the right reading, sometimes it doesn't. So you should not rely on that. You should, in these times, in this COVID pandemic time, you should simply buy a oximeter. It's like 2-3,000 rupees thing, but it's reliable. It's way more trustable than an Apple Watch. Other than that, there's really no problem with the Apple Watch Series 6. The screen feels a little brighter. Overall, the WatchOS 6 is a welcome update. It adds a few features. Always on display is also a little brighter. It again feels good. So if you have like this much money to buy a smartwatch, you should definitely go for the Series 6. But Apple also announced the Apple Watch SE, which starts at around 30,000 rupees. In Diwali, you can get it at a little offer or something. You will definitely see the offers going around soon. So in my advice, if you want a smartwatch and you don't have this much budget, you can definitely check out the Apple Watch SE. It's a decent watch. It has almost all the features but the blood oxygen sensor and always on display. And trust me, I never use always on display. It's something that I use only when I'm driving because it shows your notification as a dot on top, so it's easier for me. Other than that, I've never used it regularly because it drains battery a lot. Without always on, the watch last approximately, I think, 2.5 days, but with always on, it lasts maximum 1.5 days. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. Overall, I really feel good about the future of Apple Watch. Actually, this is the you'll be surprised to know that Apple actually is the market leader in the watches, in any watches in the world. They sell more watches than companies, the oldest companies. So I think Apple makes decent watches, and if you have an iPhone, you cannot use this with an Android phone. If you have an iPhone, you should definitely get an Apple Watch, and it's a pretty decent device. So see you in the next one. Before going, one more thing I'd like to add, that the giveaway for the Samsung M31s is still going on. The winners will be announced at 50,000 subscribers. So if you have not commented down below yet, please do. and please participate in the giveaway. Also, we'll be coming out with another giveaway very soon with of a phone and a few earphones. So stay tuned, keep watching, and thank you so much, guys.